Okay, so people want to know why motion controllers are being pushed on the consumer. Well, I know why Microsoft is doing it. They want to force us to use their shitty, mediocre products, like always, their gimmicky shit with Project Natal. I know you exploitate when I pronounce it that way, but I don't care. So yeah, but anyway, motion controllers. Well, there's more you can do with motion controllers. I mean, imagine having to program with the controller, making it so you can do a hand chop this way, now slightly different, this way, this way, this way, and this way. It can be done, but what if you want to add punches and kicks and program that many different ways to do punches and kicks? What if you want to do that with headbutts? What if you want to do that with, just about anything that you can do? I mean, there comes a point where you have to either add thousands of buttons or just use a motion controller. Motion controllers augment the possibilities that you can do with games. Not only that, but bringing the gamer inside the game is pretty much impossible with a controller. With a motion controller, it's not. Combine motion control technology with this new 3D technology that Sony's pushing, and imagine taking your fist and going like this against where you see the enemy popping out at you. Go like that against where you see them popping out at you, and then imagine right whenever your fist lines up to where the hologram projects out, the enemy reacts as if it was hit. See, it's almost like you're literally punching the enemy. Now, why do they say you're doing this? Because, well, with the PlayStation Eye, you can do that. The Xbox, and seems more than just the Xbox, are too stupid to understand that, yes, the PlayStation Eye can do what Natal does. It's just that Sony didn't push a big marketing campaign to get it to do that. I don't know why. I mean, I know that using buttons with the PlayStation Moves helps augment the possibilities. You can do punching while punching with a button held down, while punching with two buttons held down denotes 3 possibilities instead of just 1. But still, I think that they should emphasize that. They are a little bit with iPad, but again, I digress. So, this kind of thing that can be done with motion control is just really remarkable when you look at the facts. But when you just sit there and go, well, casuals are using motion control and casuals are the Wii, blah blah blah, all this stupid shit. I mean, of course it doesn't look like it, but you have to think about this stuff, folks. And I'm not saying this to be a dick or nothing, but you gotta think about it. There's a lot of stuff that can be done with motion controls that can't be done without them. And yes, we should support them. Sony and Nintendo are trying to bring us to a state where we can pretty much be inside the game. Microsoft, they're just trying to push their stupid gimmicky bullshit and monopolize the game industry like they do with all the industries. And no, folks, Sony and Nintendo don't do that. I know you say, well, Sony and Nintendo aren't perfect. Well, yeah, but they're nowhere near as evil as Microsoft. Microsoft has the track record to prove it. Sony and Nintendo have the track record to prove that they're not like that. But anyway, I know, just gotta debunk the Xbox moronic logic there. But anyway, so yeah, that's why motion controls are important to gaming. They can really expand the possibilities with games, and the things you can do with games if you add motion controls into the mix are truly amazing. Just try to see past the fact that right now the ones primarily supporting it are casual gamers. Don't even think about that. It can be used for hardcore gaming. You just have to, look into the matter. And if you do, you see what can be done. The thing is, I just hate to think that we're not going to have the kind of things we can have with it because everyone wants to dismiss it as something for casuals. And it's not, folks. But yeah, that's my video on why motion controls are good for games, hardcore or otherwise. This is Crazy Ant, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.